More than a humanitarian disaster, this is how the situation in Mariupol, which has been destroyed by Russian troops, is described by the local residents. More than 90% of the buildings in the city are destroyed. Thousands of people were killed. Hundreds of thousands were left homeless.
We are coming home. It's scary to look at the city. That's all that's left of our city.
The voice trembles and breaks, but my mother is reporting. Natalia, a resident of Mariupol, described this video on the social network. In the ruined, blockaded city, there is no permanent water supply, electricity and gas, but about 100,000 civilians remain there. To get water, Mariupol residents have to sign up in a queue and wait, sometimes more than one day.
They say that drinking water will be supplied. In fact, this is a lie, because no technical water purification occurs during water intake, and the water in the reservoir where they take it, the old reservoir, doesn't meet those sanitary standards, so it can't be used for food.
Despite the fact that the hourly bombing of Mariupol has stopped, people continue to die due to the lack of medical care.
The situation with medicine in Mariupol is catastrophic. Almost all local doctors left the city. There are no neuro specialists left. There is no medicine. Chaotic deliveries from the Russian Federation and the temporarily occupied territory of the separate areas of the Donetsk region do not satisfy even the basic needs for treatment. Lyudmila Denisova, former commissioner of the Verkhovna Rada of Ukraine for Human Rights, on Telegram.
There are 12 large TV screens broadcasting Russian propaganda on the streets of occupied Mariupol. People are forced to listen to it while standing in lines for water or humanitarian aid, the number of which is getting less and less.
By the end of 2022, the trade turnover will probably be in rubles. If I hadn't given up, I don't know where I would have gone.
Forced racification. This is what unites all the occupied settlements of Ukraine. Russian teachers and students of pedagogical universities are offered to come on so-called business trips to the Kherson and Zaporizhia regions. For the racification of Ukrainian children, they are promised to be paid 3 or even 4 times more than their salary in Russia. Here is an announcement for teachers of the Nizhny Novgorod region. It was sent to the Telegram channel by one of the teachers.
At present, work has been organized to send teachers, methodists, and educational methodologists to assist teachers and support the development of the educational system in the southwestern territories.
The occupying authorities want to make Ukrainians Russian not only in their thoughts but also in their documents. In the temporarily occupied Kherson and Melitopol, they began to hand out passports of the Russian Federation.
When one applies for a passport, he or she is also given coordinates to apply for the so-called humanitarian aid. Secondly, they promise 10,000 rubles, a lump sum payment. And thirdly, this is already from unofficial promises, it is the Russian pension for pensioners. Well, and for those who are not yet pensioners, the Russian wage.
However, experts believe that despite the all-out propaganda, the Russians are losing the information war in the temporarily occupied territories of Ukraine. This is evidenced by partisan activity, which does not allow the Russian military and occupation authorities to calmly implement their policy. Reported by Pavlo Stelmach, Valeria Nikipelova, UATV News.